Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa and I build LEGO sets as well as film lifestyle type videos. Happy July! I think it's 5th now by the time you're seeing this. I can't believe we're already more than halfway through the year. With it being finally July, there's something super exciting. LEGO is releasing a bunch of new sets this month and I am super excited for one of them in particular. I've seen a lot of talk about them creating this set since at the beginning of this year and I was really hoping that they would actually be creating this one. And the one I'm talking about is the Battle Droid. It is my favorite droid of all of Star Wars. It is the Roger guy. I do have a tattoo of it now and I am so excited to get this set. It comes out on July 1st, so by the time you're seeing this, I will have already bought it. If I end up getting this set before next week's video, I will definitely do a LEGO building video of that one. So this is the set from last week that we built. This is the Mandrake plant from Harry Potter and it does come out of this little pot, which is so cool. I had a lot of fun building this one and if you want to see that video, I will link it in this one as well, so go watch that one after this one. I'm going to be putting this up behind me. There's some in the corner over here that's a bunch of plants and I think I'm gonna have to rearrange my shelf and maybe like lower it or something because it doesn't quite fit there, but that's definitely where I'm gonna end up putting it. And this is the set we're gonna be building this week. This is the BrickHeadz from Revenge of the Sith Heroes Villains. This is set number 40796. It has a total of 654 pieces in it. I'm super excited for this one. I have a couple BrickHeadz already, so there's like an Ahsoka right there, and then on this shelf up here there is a Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, and I'm glad to be continuing with the trend of the BrickHeadz in Star Wars. So typically I do a little movie mention of where these sets are from, but with this set, since it's the entire movie, I'm not really going to do that. I feel like if you're watching this video, you have at least seen or heard of this movie, so we're just going to kind of go ahead and get started and looking at the box. So like I said, these are all the heroes and villains. So at the bottom, there's Padmé, and then there's a little Anakin. There's General Grievous, Emperor Palpatine, and Mace Windu in there. At the bottom it also shows how many pieces are going to be for each BrickHeadz. So for Padmé there's going to be 265 pieces. For Anakin we have 266 pieces. For Grievous we have 267 pieces. For Emperor Palpatine we have 268 pieces, and for Mace Windu we have 269 pieces. Alright, so I'll kind of show you a little bit of the box up close. You can kind of see that. So yeah, that's the front of the box, and then we'll take a look at the back. So this is the back of the box. It's basically just the same thing as the front. You get a little bit more of a zoomed out view of the BrickHeadz and everything, and it looks like they come on these little stands as well. But yeah, this is basically the same as the front, so I'll kind of just show you up close a little bit. So this set does not come with any minifigures, and I can completely understand why. These are basically almost minifigures themselves, so that's fine. This set came out on May 1st of 2025, so this was part of the May the 4th release. This set retails for $49.99. In every single one of my LEGO building videos, I have a competition going of which LEGO set has the cheapest price per piece. And so for this set, the price per piece is 7.6 cents. That makes it very similar to my last set, which was about 8 cents per piece. And so it's kind of tied, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's a little bit cheaper because it is 7.6 instead of the 8. I mean, it's pretty close anyways, but technically this one is a little bit cheaper. So that's kind of it for the box and everything. We are gonna open it up, but before I get started, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you can stay updated on all my future videos. We're just gonna crack this box open and see what we have inside. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags. And then we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 booklets. So we don't have any stickers or any extras, so we just have the bags and the booklets, and I'm gonna give us a little timestamp before I get started. Right now it is 12:25, so we're just gonna open bag number 1 and just get started building. Alright, we have bag number 1 complete. It was a very small bag. We have the start of Anakin, it looks like. I'll kind of try to show you up close as much as I possibly can. So we have a little bit of his like robe, I guess you would say. This is kind of all we have so far. It was so tiny. Our time is 12:35, so that one only took me 10 minutes to make. I think number 2 is going to be a little bit larger, so we will get started on that. Okay, we have officially finished with bag number 2, and we are done with Anakin's little BrickHead. So I'll kind of show you up close. Okay, we got a little stand underneath, and I love how much detail that they actually put in his hair to make it look shaggy and messy. Also have a little lightsaber right here on the side. They also included his little red eyes. I hope you can see that, I can't tell. But yeah, so you can interchange those with his eyes right here so that it's like when he turns to the dark side. I wish that they also included a red lightsaber too to change with the eyes, but they only gave the blue one, so that's fine. I do like how they did this though. So for our time, we're looking at 12:53. We also finished booklet number 1, which is all of Anakin. We're now gonna go on to the second booklet, which is Padmé. We're also gonna open bag number 3. We're done with bag number 3, and we just have the body portion of Padmé. And Padmé has quite a few outfits, but I'm pretty sure that this one is the one where she sees Anakin for the last time in Mustafar. It kind of looks like it. She's pregnant at the time, and so that's what we have so far. It is 1 o'clock right now. All right, we're gonna go on to bag number 4. We have finally finished bag number 4 in all of Padmé. So I was correct, this is the outfit that she wears in Revenge of the Sith. So I'll kind of show you a little bit up close. So we had the body already, and then we just added the head and the hair and the stand and everything. They even gave her a little braid ponytail in the back, just like they do in Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, I think this one turned out pretty cute. It is also 1:17. We're done with the Padmé booklet, and it looks like we're going to be going on to Mace Windu, so we'll do that one next. And then we're also going to be opening up bag number 5. Okay, we have finished with Mace Windu. There's only one bag for this little BrickHead. I'll show it to you up close. So this is what he looks like. Mace Windu is actually my least favorite character, Jedi, whatever you want to call it, in all of Star Wars. But I mean, he was part of the set, so I had to make it, so. Yeah, we finished Mace Windu. It is now 1:35. We also finished the entire Mace Windu booklet. Now we're gonna go on to Grievous, and this one is the one that I'm most excited for. We're also gonna open bag number 6. We have finished with bag number 6. It was a pretty small bag. We just have a little bit of Grievous, so I'll kind of try to show you up close as much as I can. You can kind of see a little bit of his insides right here. It looks like they're trying to do that translucent green color. I always like when they do the translucent ones. That's all we have for bag number 6. It is also 1:43, and then now we're gonna go on to bag number 7. Okay, we have officially finished with Grievous, and I was definitely right. This one is the coolest one so far. Hope you can see that up close. He looks so cool with all his little lightsabers, and his face turned out pretty cool too. I feel like this is very accurate to what it looks like, so I'm very happy with this. It is also 1:57. Also finished with the Grievous booklet, and then we are on to Palpatine, which is the last one. So this is our last BrickHead, and I have one bag left, so everything should be in that bag. So we're just gonna go ahead and open bag number 8. Okay, we have officially finished with Palpatine, and I think his also turned out very well too. Like, I like his little lightning bolts. It looks like he's wearing a hood like he does and everything, so that all turned out pretty good. It is now 2:20, so that means it took almost 2 hours to build everything. So here we have the whole set all together. I definitely think that Grievous is my favorite one. I love how detailed his is and everything like that, but all of them really have a lot of detail in it, which is pretty cool. Like, from the box, you can only really see the front, obviously, but once you make them, and you see like the back and everything. Like I love how Anakin's hair turned out from the back, and how they added like Padmé's hair too with like little braid in the back. Yeah, everything looked pretty good, and so I really enjoyed this set. So like I did in my last couple of videos, I am going to continue my rating system, and I'm going to rate all of them as a whole, not individually. So for time, I feel like 2 hours was a pretty good time amount for making 5 of these. So I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. For difficulty, there was definitely a lot of small pieces in this, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as my last set. So I think I'm going to give this one like a 7 out of 10. For looks, I love how all of these look. I think they are very accurate, and I love all of the features that they added on these two. Like I like how you can change Anakin's eyes to the red. Also, I said something about the red lightsaber earlier, and I'm coming to realize that the red lightsaber is only with Darth Vader, it's not with Anakin. So I guess LEGO definitely knows more about Star Wars than I do, as they should. So for looks, I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10. Minifigures. So obviously there's not any minifigures in this one, so that does get a 0 out of 10. And then unique features, I kind of already said that. They all have very unique things. They all look very accurate. Love everything about these, so 10 out of 10. Price per piece, so this one is the cheapest price per piece, and it also has teeny tiny pieces, which makes sense. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Durability, so I feel like all of the BrickHeadz are always very durable. Like I feel like I could throw these at the floor and not much would come off of them. So I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. And then entertaining. I loved building all of these and everything like that. I love seeing how it all formed together. So I'm gonna give that also a 10 out of 10. All right, I'm gonna add all these up. So I think this is actually the highest so far. This one is an 8 out of 10. So overall, I really enjoyed building all of these. They turned out very cool, but I think this is kind of it for this video. I will leave my social media handles in this video as well. I have Instagram and TikTok. And then also, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you can stay updated on all my future videos. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video.